Well, Bishop, welcome to Coachella Weekend 2. And what have you got in store for today? Is there anything you're going to do a little differently to the first week?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so tomorrow our set time, we're performing after Jack Garrett, which was the same.
How amazing is he?
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
He's a bit of a show-off, though. I mean, he's like, I can play the guitar and drums and keys at the same time.
Okay, but I want to say, if you could do that, wouldn't you do the same?
Yeah.
I mean, if I only had to have 2 background vocalists on stage and I could do everything, I would be doing that. So I was really lucky because I got a time change. So I was supposed to perform at 1 p.m. and it got moved to 7:20 p.m. So
Sun going down. What do you call that? A sunset.
Sunset. There we go.
Sunset set at Coachella.
Yes. So that was just a huge blessing. I couldn't believe that happened. So we were lucky that that happened the first weekend, and we got told we get to perform tomorrow night at Backstage at 7:20.
That's amazing, and it's been such an incredible month for you. You released the EP, you got added to Reading and Leeds Festival, and you announced an Australian tour. You couldn't talk about it when we spoke.
I know, I wanted to so badly. And do you remember I said, I was like, it would be a dream, because it really, is such a huge dream come true to be able to perform in Australia. So I can't wait for that.
So you're going to be at Splendor in the Grass, which is our sort of Coachella, I suppose, our winter version of Coachella, in the middle, at the end of July, right on the beaches of Byron Bay.
It's a festival I've always wanted to go to, actually. So to be performing at it, I'm going to be a bit of a mess, in the best way. In the best way.
It's a pretty incredible lineup as well, and all these festivals that you keep getting added to have such amazing lineups. Coachella being no exception. What has it been like, kind of playing on the stages with Jack Garrett and Radiohead and all these amazing acts that you no doubt are kind of pinching yourself to be included on the lineups with?
Well, I don't want this to sound self-deprecating, but actually I do. But for our show last weekend, everyone is cheering and everyone was so excited. And I said on stage, I'm just pretending this is normal. And that's the only way to get through it, because you just have to pretend that this is normal and this is where you're supposed to be and all this stuff. But I, of course, deep down, can't believe I'm here. I'm so thankful, and I'm just trying to take in every second that I can.
What else have you got coming up in the rest of the year that you're excited about now? There's a lot more you can talk about since we last spoke. It's just every day there's a new announcement. I think you got a new tattoo in the space of the last couple of weeks as well.
Yes, 2. I have 2 tattoos.
They look fresh.
Oh yeah, I know this one. It's like, I'm like, is this rotting? I mean, this doesn't look too good.
It looks good.
Thank you. It's a heart crying. Because I'm a super happy person, obviously. Clearly have no issues going on.
It almost is like Melancholy and Infinite Sadness is the first thing that makes me think of the Smashing Pumpkins record.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, I got that because, that's really what it's like in my brain when it comes to writing. I try to show that different side, and I have to remember that it's okay to have those moments of vulnerability, and in fact that pain can fuel creativity. But I guess any, news or updates, we're on our headlining tour right now throughout the U.S., first ever headlining tour, and then first EP. So it's a lot of firsts, so I'm very thankful.
And you're ticking off so many bucket list boxes, like so early in the piece. What have you got left? Well, obviously releasing the full-length album. That's, I guess, the next one.
It has honestly been so exciting, and I know what you're thinking. Did River play during the Real Housewives of New York City promo? Yes, it did.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So after that happened, I knew in my heart I wouldn't be able to do anything better or bigger, because I'm genuinely a fan of that show. So after that happened, I knew I couldn't go any bigger, couldn't do anything better.
So you've peaked.
I have 100% peaked, and it's okay.
When you get down to Australia in July, you're not just playing Splendor in the Grass, you're doing a couple of side shows as well at the Oxford Art Factory in Sydney on the 20th of July and Howler in Melbourne on the 21st of July. How do you differ up the show between a festival set and a club show?
Well, I am someone that even when I was performing in little coffee shops in LA, I performed as if it was a stadium. much to the dismay of the people that were hiring me to perform at the coffee shop. I was never asked back, but that's besides the point. So I
think there's a lot of coffee shops in LA.
Okay, yes, exactly. You can go through. Yes. But I try and give my all every single show. I think it's really cool. It all kind of, with festivals, it does depend on your time slot, because we have this whole lights element that's new, that I think adds a whole different experience. At least I hope it does. So I try to give it my all every single show. And I think the only difference is, the crowd and the energy will always remain the same. At least I hope so.
And hopefully off stage as well, you get to pet some koalas and tick a couple of those things off the list?
I hope so. And my birthday is actually July 18th.
Will you get down there in time for that?
Yes, I'm going to make sure I do, and I'm going to try and get a tattoo.
Tattoo number 3?
Tattoo number 3. Well, hopefully by then, tattoo number 5.
Will it be? Wow, you're really thinking ahead.
Yes.
Is it going to be a very detailed map of Australia on your back?
That's what I'm hoping. Or just Bondi Beach, just written in thick letters, just across my back and on my chest.
And go hard or go home, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, just get it done.
Yes, and I think that's what everyone in Australia has, right? Everyone has those type of tattoos, obviously.
Of course, can't you see mine?
Yeah, trying to fit in with the locals. So yes, I'm really excited.
Well, we can't wait to see you down in Australia. Don't miss her at Splendour in the Grass or in Sydney and Melbourne this July. Bishop, thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.